Hey everyone, this is YouTube with DNB Academy, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make new bass plucks. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this new technique that I found with Slap VST by Mr. Bill. So without further ado, let's get into the program.
Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is basically go and open up Slap by Mr. Bill. This is going to be the plugin that we're going to be using. And what this does is that it replaces the initial transient, and you can also get some really cool variations by replacing the initial transient and also playing around with like a sub that you can add. So let's go ahead and just get a basic drum loop kind of running. Go. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab some bass loops. Go ahead and try to find some cool bass loops here. Find some really good sounds in our Basic Academy sample packs. So I'm going to grab some of these Matt and Zoe ones and just cut a little snippet like this. Do that like that. Repeat the pattern. Make it longer here then. Okay. That'll be good. And what we're going to do is we're going to add the Slap VST onto this bass loop. And what we're going to do is go into the actual audio properties here of these samples that we've chosen. And we want to warp them, turn on warp, and go into the transients option here. So we're going to preserve the very initial transients. So it's going to become a lot more percussive, and we're going to lose a lot more bass. But we're going to maintain the actual kind of like rhythm that it's following, or the pattern that it's playing at. We've got these sounds here that we can then use to trigger the Slap VST. And here it gives you like a little drop down menu which says click. And you can change the gain. Here in the waveform, you can see how it's very clicky now. And if we look at the bottom as well. And it's very cool to, make these sounds a lot more present, but also the function that we're going to be using today is going to be this one right here, the sub function. So what we're going to do with this one is just add a sine wave under the sound that's playing. So it's going to get triggered by this audio that's being inputted. And then we can later tune it so that's a bit deeper. We play with, the spray option here. Oh, not this one. It was actually the flap option. So this adds like a white noise layer. And we can also add a little bit of clipping. Maybe add a little bit of distortion here. with the length of the sub that's being input. Yes, and now let's play with the drums. Yes, now let's compare what the original bass loop sounded like versus this variation. This is what it sounds like with just the transients, and this is what it sounds like without us preserving those transients. So quite different, right? We're just using like the rhythm and exploiting like the actual pattern that's involved in the original bass loop to create something unique, and actually make some like plucky sounds that we can later use to kind of team up with other bass sounds, right? And this is all cool, but you can also kind of select all of them and press a Control or Command Shift and the Alt or Option button if you're on Mac, and this will allow you to kind of move through that bass loop and search for other kind of possibilities so that the pattern has a variation. And right, you can only imagine what you can basically obtain with this method by layering it more, and making it sound a lot more complex. And once I've kind of got this set up, I would probably go ahead and duplicate it, split it into 2 layers, kind of have a quick band split. You can do it on the actual layer itself and do it parallel, but you guys have a better understanding. I'm just going to cut the highs on one of them, and I'm going to cut the lows on the other, and I'm going to distort the channel that has the high end while preserving a clean low end. So that's the whole point of this. A little bit of wave shaper. A little bit of thermal. Let's try it before or after the EQ, see how it sounds. I'll go ahead and choose it. Now you can go in depth and actually go in and just distort each individual band to detail, but this is just kind of like a brief showcase of what you can do, right? But yeah, if I can do this in like 15 minutes, just imagine what you can do just spending a whole lot of time layering these to perfection, right? And if you've ever wondered how to make these kind of like deep or neuro bass sounds, I think this is a really good way to make some interesting variations. So the last bit I'm going to show you from this is that you can also replace that whole bass loop with another one, and just by following the same steps and preserving the actual transients of the sample, we're able to get other types of patterns going. So let's maybe try to find another sample pack here, and we'll go ahead and replace the bass loop now. Go ahead and put that one there. Also place it there at the bottom. And we're going to go into them and preserve the very first initial transients. All right, so it's very, very cool what you can achieve with this. Now you can start kind of like duplicating. And then you can also like double the actual original tempo of the sample. Cut it in half and make it faster. This one's a really cool one. Initial bit. Yeah, nice one. So that's going to be it for my video today. Again, my name is Utuza with DNB Academy, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is just a really quick kind of tip that I was using recently to make some really interesting pluck sounds, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notifications for our next uploads, and hit the subscribe and like button if you've enjoyed this video. Peace.